Hola, hola.
This is are you a little bit afraid to be successful? There's some sort of fear of success here. Like if you were to fully step into your birthright, if you were to fully step into your power, what would that look like for you?
What would it
Is
look
there a
like?
bit of fear? There's definitely a bit of fear. Oh, we have 40 coming through. Maybe you feel like you're a little bit too old, or like something's like been there, done that, gone. Like your time, all my time is gone now. No, it's not. No, it's not. Says who? Says who, baby? We have editor. Maybe you want to be an editor. Maybe you want to write a book or something like this. Okay. Give me 1 moment.
Hola, hola.
I just want to see because there was some very good points made. Oops, I took a screenshot. Did not mean to do that.
Back there we go.
Yeah, right here. Okay.
Okay.
If you were Satan and you wanted to stop a young woman from meeting her full potential,
Appreciate everybody's
woman, young man, doesn't matter, and fulfilling his or her life's purpose, what would you do and how would you do it? Okay? If I were Satan and I wanted to stop a young person from meeting their potential and fulfilling their life's purpose, I would target their mind, their emotions, their surroundings to create a sense of self-doubt, confusion, and discouragement. My goal would be to keep them stuck, distracted, and disconnected from their true path. Here's how I would do it. Undermine their self-worth would be the number one. I plant seeds of insecurity. So there's some sort of root, rooted insecurity that you're working through right now. You're taking time to breathe out and work through that insecurity, okay? Constantly questioning their value, okay? They focus on their perceived flaws and weaknesses rather than their strength and potential, okay? By keeping them in a low self-worth and self-esteem, okay? They would struggle to believe that they deserve success and happiness. Okay, number 2, create toxic relationships. We all know this. Like we surround them with toxic.
This is a blueprint for anybody that wants to just be themselves, get in the game without selling yourselves or doing anything strange for some change.
Through creating toxic relationships, okay? Fuel fear of failure.
She's talking about how the devil attacks people to keep them stuck. Self-doubt, have people that you looked up to attack you, gang stalking. But it's very lonely at the top. So the people you used to like, they don't like you. You got to keep on moving. You have to stay strong in this game. This is spiritual warfare. So I feel bad all the time when I say the things I say. But God was like, you got to stop doing that, because if you keep on feeling bad, then the same algorithm of abuse is going to keep on going on. Confirmation, message, bitches. So you need to get up here in the uncomfortable situations and tell these young creators, confirmation, message, bitches. Message, bitches. Sorry. Just brushed my teeth, a little dry. To save this youth from going into a industry that misleads them, sacrifices them, siphons their energy out, and it's just a rinse and repeat. That's all this system is. Okay? Once again, everybody welcome and grand rising on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. So just in case, I want to say happy Monday. All right, or whatever day you land on it. Happy whatever day. Okay, we here. The realest show ever, where we don't have any F's to give. We don't get embarrassed. There's a like-minded community where we can go outside the borders and the barriers and the margins, okay, the paper lines. We have no governor's pen, okay? And that's why people are threatened. When you're real and you didn't sacrifice anything, nothing of yours to be where you're at, people get very envious, and they're like, damn, I had to do this and this to get where I'm at. And now I got to be puppeteered all the time by these handlers. It's terrible. So, guys, I had to download last night, and ladies, if you guys are hesitant on doing anything, or actually, let's get back to this. The download is going to be a little freestylish, but it's going to all come back down to the foundation. Let's talk about being yourselves and being comfortable in your skin, right? Like, for instance, I'm actually rolling up a J for my morning breakfast. This is the breakfast of champions. lot of people would say, I wouldn't roll weed on camera. Then you got to ask yourself a question. Why wouldn't you roll some weed on camera? I want you to just ask yourself that and answer your question. Why wouldn't you do it? Most people say, I can't do that because most likely you wouldn't do that because you probably have bosses looking at your profile and your Facebook, don't you? Another form of control. So you can't be yourself because you're worried about someone else and what they're going to say about you, right? That's one bullet point. What's the next bullet point? Why wouldn't you get up there and roll up a J? You may be scared you're going to get in trouble by somebody, right? The authoritative figure. Somebody out there is telling you what to do and how you should live your life, right? Probably is true. Thank you for the confirmation. You see where I'm getting at? A lot of times you don't want to do what you want to do internally because somebody else's opinion of you stops you from doing what you would do. So last night before I had my Odin's rest, the guy was like, yo, when you get up tomorrow, you're going to do a video and tell people how to be themselves without any hesitation. I was like, so how should I do that? And the guy was like, just tell them how to follow their soul's compass and their instinct. Thank you for that. Instinct. It's a good foundation to go off of. Instinct, right? How many times have we been in a situation? How many times have we been in a situation, right? And we had a choice. Our instinct's like, no, I shouldn't go there. I shouldn't holler at her. She's trouble. Oh, man, she's already messed with 3 people. And she's nothing but trouble. And she already broke those guys' hearts, but she called me up. I'm going to go over there. Long story short, without going any more details, okay? If you went over to that girl's house that already been fucking around with 2 other guys, and those guys said, don't mess with her, I've already messed with her, and she always has some ish with her. Every time you mess with her, her energy's wrong, and it just fucks you up. I've already lost 3 wives, whatever the case may be. It's just bad luck follows with her. Your instinct says, oh, don't go. But you're like, no, man, I just want some pussy. So you end up going, smashing, whatever the case is, and then a few weeks later, you start seeing some bad things start following you throughout life. Then internally, like, man, I wish I listened to my instinct. Instinct is self-preservation. Instinct has been installed in every human being. It's just to keep it simple. It's been installed in all of us to protect us. Okay? It's like the fight or flight syndrome when you're outside or you're inside, wherever you're at, and you just get that inclination, or you get like your hair standing up and your gut's a little tingly, and then you're like, wait a minute, something doesn't feel right. The atmosphere just feels like it's hazardous environments. Like, hold on. Or it's just, you know what I'm trying, you just got to be cautious. Like, wait a minute, something's not right. That is the self-preservation that God gave us all so we can navigate through this magical planet based off our impulses. It's just how animals, cats, and everything else operates in this world. They're in tune with everything, so they just know how to respond. If you're ever confused about how life should be, literally take some time to look out the window and see how life operates. It operates so organically and naturally that you don't see no, let's just say, I don't know if it's a good analogy, but I'll try it. Let's just say Mother Nature was like traffic on the highway. You know how traffic on highways, like you have accidents and then you have detours and it's back-to-back traffic. People are honking. It's just a bunch of chaos at times. You don't see Mother Nature ever getting in jam-ups or confusion or chaos. Mother Nature will always tell you what's going on. Like, for instance, if you see all the birds just start flying, just going, flying away from here, you know that's a sign of danger. Why are all the birds leaving? They sense the danger, okay? Fish coming up the shore. They're just appearing on the surface of the beach and they're just washing up to the beach. Whole bunch of fish you never seen on the surface before. That's saying, indicating there's something at the very bottom of the water. They are sensing danger. They need to get out. So, okay. As above, so below. Where I'm getting at is like when you feel lost in life and you don't know what you should be doing, just look outside and see how everything just operates naturally. But that'd be another time for another topic. But I want people to start following their instincts. This is a good example. When you get up in the AM, what do you like to do to yourself? Not to yourself. What do you like to do by yourself when no one's looking? You get up in the morning, right before you brush your teeth or whatever, and then all of a sudden you get serious when you walk outside when your family's there. Hey, you ready, Amanda? You ready? Yeah. But in the bathroom, you felt like that little 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? You felt like Peter Pan or whatever you did, Calvin and Hobbes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did. That is the spirit I want you all to embody for life. Every time you have that quirkiness that you get up and you do whatever it is without no one looking, the camera's not rolling, that is what's going to get you to stand out from the rest. That gift that God gave you, that little quirky thing that you do, that you feel maybe too embarrassed to display to the world, that's your gem you're hiding from the world to shine. So you're just shining that jewel to yourself. I'm going to keep this to myself. This represents our inner child spirit and our gifts God bestowed upon us all. You're just holding it. Like I've held my own gifts a lot of times in my palms. I don't think anyone's going to cherish this gift. Why? No one cares about this. That's your own self-doubt, the devil talking. You know what I'm saying? You know how many celebrities I've been having attack me over the week every time I say, hey, I like this person, and this person's on Instagram, and then this person's on Instagram. They're trying different tactics. I'm like, man, I see through them all. Trying to get me there. Just I don't want to get there, but yeah. Where was I getting at? Okay, holding a jewel. Yeah. Right? So, yeah, when you're getting attacked a lot, I think I lost it. I don't know why I brought up that. Okay. I was saying we got to protect our jewels, and there's people out here. Oh, yeah, that's the self-doubt. Thank you, Spirit. There's going to be a lot of people out here trying to say, no, you can't do this. You're not cool for doing this. Or if you do speak the truth, they'll come out against you, threatening you and doing all this other shit. All these little subliminals take videos in hospitals saying, oh, this is life or death. You got to be careful, man. If you get all this money, you better be careful before so you can enjoy it. And all this little subliminal shit is just crazy. You can see right through it because you're a child of God and they're children of Satan. So they're super threatened because they had to give up something. They had to do something a little strange for some change. That's what I'm saying. You can always tell who sold themselves out based off of what they're not saying, what they're doing, the narrative they're following. You know, like DJ Khaled was shopping for bags. Hey man, let's have a good time. Just good spirit, good vibrations. As soon as I saw that, I noticed that they got the word from up top. Hey, I need you puppets to start spreading out to your influencers or to the people that love you. Hey, start having good vibes. Stop being so nasty and salty to try to diffuse my stance of calling out them for Kim Porter and all this other stuff. Oh, they're basically saying, don't listen to some grumpy or griping people. Stay high vibrating. High vibes. Good times. To try to get you to not think of what's really going on. That's another Jedi mind trick, witchcraft tactic of sweeping shit under the rug. That's important. No, don't worry about that. That guy sounds crazy. That's why every celebrity's timeline I see posting up shit that doesn't relate to Kim Justice family getting true justice or protecting our inner youth from this manipulation that these influencers do all the time. Hey, look at all this money, look at all these women, look at all these guys. You could be me. But they didn't tell you that to spread open some sheets for that shit. Get on a casting couch. Suck some cock. Alright? If Quincy Jones was still alive, God rest in power, he would say how many times that he had people suck his key. Ooh, Quincy Jones, you saying that? Yes, man, he tried to have Tupac suck his shit, and Tupac said, hell nah. Okay? Tupac went the furthest when he took the pictures in the tub, okay? A lot of people say, oh, Tupac did this and that. Tupac is hard as shit, he's still here, so say that to his face, he would slap a bitch. Tupac's dead. That means you're still under the surface, you don't know shit yet. Machiavelli, he ain't dead, he ain't never been dead. So yeah, okay? So Tupac said, fuck no to Quincy Jones. Shit. Clive Davis fucking... Should this episode? Yeah, it is about this because we're protecting the youth. Yeah, Clive Davis's ass breaking people's back, and then when P. Diddy went to jail, somebody tried to interview him when he was walking in a restaurant. Hey, what do you think about P. Diddy? He's like, trying to act like he had amnesia. You're artist, you know? Confirmation message, bitches. You're artist? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, we gotta go. And he just dismissed him. Confirmation message, bitches. God, I can't say bitches right. Cotton mouth mixed with toothpaste. Little dry lips. Grand Rising. Yeah. So these celebrities out here, man, they're working for the devil. And that's why I put up the video last night, because now they know who we are. Okay? We're here to eradicate all the devils. They had their time in the playground. They're no longer going to manipulate our fucking youth. Okay, that's why I'm out here doing the damn thing. I was gonna sit there and just chill. Like, I did enough videos. They're good, you know what I mean? The Calvin and Hobbes, they know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm standing on my business, which I always stand on kingdom business. But the guy was like, no, man, because there's someone out there's millions of people out here that needs to hear what you keep on overthinking yourself that they don't need to hear. Because you've said it over and over and over again in your current surrounding and atmosphere. So you think, oh, it's been said enough. You know how many times I'm freestyling and spitting on my creative processes that either is new or I've been spitting for years to the same environment, whatever the case is, and people are like, oh, it's cool. But then now I'm in a new demographic and sharing it around. People are like, oh, that shit's hot. Trying to offer me deals. Hey, you can kill any rap battle. I'm telling you, you need to change. You don't need to change shit. You can do what you want. It's your prerogative. Free will, right? Even though I just said I took away your free will a few days ago because nobody was sharing my Kim Porter video shit. That was wrong. I shouldn't have. Slow down. So I do have a tendency of doing the Batman shit. I need to save this environment so I can go to the next one and save the next citizen. It's just civilian. So I need to work on slowing down. See, I slowed down. I think I forgot what I was saying. Bitch. So, yeah, protect the youth because, yeah, a lot of times we overthink. Thank you, Spirit. We overthink the stuff basically, I highly recommend you change your environment or change your company. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of people out here love me. A lot of people do out here hate me. But it's cool because I'm the vigilante. It's either you hate me or love me. But I'm doing God's message regardless. So it's uncomfortable. I sit back a lot. I don't want to do this. I don't want to ruffle feathers. I don't want to be calling out the devil all the goddamn time. That's the human side in me because I want to love. But then I'm like, if I don't do what I'm doing now with the other like warriors and soldiers out here doing exactly what I've been doing, if not, they've been doing this forever. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon a little late, but better late than never, to spread these messages so we can stop our youth from following these fake celebrities. Okay? There are celebrities out here that are real. Okay? Talib Kweli, Mos Def. Damn, it's a very limited list, right? I was like, there's a lot of them out here. Roz Cause. Exhibit. Shit. I'm going to say Busta Rhymes. I heard some shit about him, but I was like, nah, he don't know. He don't mess with guys or dudes. What are you talking about? He's not messing with kids. No. It's one of his bodyguards said that he was messing with kids or something like that. I'm like, no, sir, man. Fuck. I'm going to say Busta Rhymes. When disaster strikes and shit. So, to Easter, not with kids. Whoever. I don't care what your sexual preference is, first and foremost. That's a disclaimer. If you're sweet, cool, boom, boom. But don't be something and tell the public that you're not that. And then be misled and then keep on operating with your little in-the-closet tendencies. And then you're sending messages to the youth and to everybody. But there's a lot of innocent people out here. Oh, man, what's that dude? Immortal. Oh, man. Tech 9, something like that. Spanish dude that be spitting mad shit. Oh, man. Tech. Oh, man, what's his name, man? Okay, forgive me. Sometimes music and artists go out my head because I'm not really attached to that industry anymore. I used to give a lot of energy to be a rap star and this and that, rock star. And my mom, since she was heavy in music, heavy in God, which God rest her soul, God rest in peace, she's looking after me now. Obi-Wan spirit, Princess Leia spirit. She told me back in the day, stay away from the devil's music, but I didn't have any idea what the devil's music was. I was like fucking a kid. But then the older I got, the wiser she became, the smarter she became. The older I got, the smarter she was, or became. You know what I'm trying to say. When your parents tell you something, you're a kid, you're looking at it like, what the fuck? And then they tell you, hey, well, the older you get, the smarter I'll become. Like, you don't get it now, but when you get older, it'll make more sense. You'll get it then. And so, like, the forces that be stopped me and my friends and family from getting in that musical industry. Keep us out of the lion's den, out of the jaws of the devil's mouth. And I'm so glad we did. Our friends are still alive, you know what I'm saying? None of them got sacrificed or not, you know what I mean? Just so many things I've noticed the patterns. I'm like, damn. So every time, if you're an artist, you sign a contract before you make an album, somebody mysteriously dies in your family. And this happened. I think A$AP Rocky was talking about a while ago. He was like, yeah, every time I get on, I make a project, somebody passes away in my family. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I know why. And he's acting like it's bad luck and shit. It's terrible, son. There's people out here doing the devil's work to get rewarded. But with the devil's reward, it's short-lived. You don't know when your time limit's up. With God, everything's eternal. Look, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to each person according to what they have done. Revelation 22:12. Christ is returned, devils. The Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel and with the trumpet call of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. 2 Peter 3:10. Christ is returned. The day of the Lord will come like a thief. The heavens will disappear with a roar. The elements will be destroyed by fire, and the earth and everything done in it will be laid bare. It kind of reminds you of when Noah had the ark, right? Yeah. And everything started just flowing. The water just started rising, and that's when the ark rose. And then it went over the mountaintops, and everything that was living on the land lived no more. Done. You better pay attention. You better look up. Start looking in your phone. You better get yourself right. You better get yourself together. Matthew 24:14. This gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Matthew 24:14. Christ is returned. Christ is back, bitch ass. Microphone drop. Sorry about that. Sexual chocolate? That boy good. So, hence, I'm here authentic. Didn't sell my soul. My asshole's still intact. I didn't suck no cock. I didn't do none of that. I didn't take no cash apps. I didn't take no cash apps. That's why I love it. I catch everything. You know, they probably coaxed you into it, Eric, too. Hey, Eric, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you do this? You know what I mean? Just to slide a little cow Ruby slide, you know. We'll see if Alonzo fucking bites it. I see everything. And now you feel bad because you got coaxed into something that these cats didn't have the balls to do themselves. So they got you because you're a good guy. And you're funny. We've always been funny, man. We were in Ocean City lunching. Shit, I mean, we had many good times. But don't fall for the bullshit, Eric. I love you, man. Your boy ain't selling out. Never will. I know the price and the stake we got is too high. I'm forever life. I'm not selling my soul to get something temporarily. Why would I sell my soul for the materialistic riches and all of the earth's possessions for my soul? Just like Latoya Okia said, that means the price is too expensive. Buy devil with your ugly self. Come on in. Come on in. Go, like, love, subscribe to Latia. Look, I always butcher names, don't I? Latoya Okia. Look her up on YouTube. I promise you. You won't put down your phone with her every time. You better tap in, go ahead, comment this. The spirit of God runs through her. So if you unmotivated, put her on. I guarantee she'll get you up and making you want to slap bitches spiritually. Slap the devils out. Because every time you hear me say, I'm going to slap bitches. You really think I'm out here slapping bitches, men and women? No, man, I say that first. It sounds funny as fuck. And it's ventful and it's therapeutic for me to say something. So left shoulder wants to always grab the TED Talk microphone and say his piece. That's the dark wolf. This is the light wolf. See the tattoo at the hand with the world in it and the flames behind it? That's the dark wolf. That's his job. He's the guardian of the galaxies. He protects all the innocence, all the inner childness, because children of God, they love a lot. So the dark wolf knows that people like to take kindness for weakness. So he's always ready to. Anytime someone gets close to the heart, I was like, oh shit, all right, go ahead with your little 16,000 million dragon necks. I like that. Go ahead, use the 16,000 one so you can. Just snapping cats. Someone's getting too close. That's what he does, man. I love it. So man, that's what we're here for. Is to fucking let the world know that the devil's time's up. And that we're here. Christ is returned, because Christ is within us all, but the consciousness of Christ is raising up. The frequencies of the earth is raising. Vibration, everything's rising. So if you're not vibrating on the same frequencies, you will get left behind. You will be stuck on the 3D realm. It's like the movie with Matt Damon, Elysium, I think, when he was like cyborgish. He was on Earth working, and above them was Jupiter, which was it was like the elite. The elites lived up there, and it was just nothing but prosperity, endless wealth, beautiful utopia. Ironically, below Jupiter Station was Earth, where Matt Damon was working like most people were. They couldn't afford to be amongst the elite and so forth. Look up that movie Elysium. Okay, that's how... Why did I bring that movie up for? Oh, that's right. Thanks, Spirit. It's for the vibration. So if you're not vibrating on the high frequencies that this world is, then you will be left behind. It's not like a threat. It's destiny. It's just how everything is. So if you don't know the origin of everything, you're going to get caught and lost in the narrative that the powers that be want you to believe. It's basically War Dog. Look up that movie, War Dog, with Dustin Hoffman in it and some other people. Really good. Basically talks about how the news stations, Ted Turner and them, have green screens, and they have actors that are hired, and they get on the set and they make something look like it's happening in real life, like there's a war or there's a building or there's a terrorist explosion or a bank robbery. It's all on the set, and they create the fear in that room, and then they put that fear out because Ted Turner owns all the media stations, so they can create whatever they want. And then you got to ask yourself, a lot of these times when disasters happen, who's out there filming this perfect shot of a helicopter crashing? How are these fucking shots getting filmed, huh? Who's filming that shit? Ted Turner and their crew. That's most of them are. And now you got AI and shit. Shit, I'll be liking a lot of these pictures on TikTok. I'm looking close at these women's faces like, that's an AI. Let me put my dick back in my pants. I'm fucking beating off to AI? What the fuck is this? That's an AI. What the fuck? I'm beating off the goddamn Cowboy Bebops. Animations. Ain't this a bitch? Oh, she looks alright. Alonzo, what are you doing there? Why is your hands in your... I was putting lotion on, man. I passed out. The fucking pancakes you make always give me the... You gotta play it off, right? That's a good one, Alonzo. We know that's a damn lie. I'll leave you alone for 5 more minutes. Terribles, man. You got AIs and shit misleading to you. Ain't that a bitch? So yeah, man. It's fucking crazy out here. A lot of shit's going on. Get yourself together. And if you want to ask yourselves, how do I do what you're doing, Alonzo? It's a few different steps. We're going to get in depth more later. But the first step is finding out who you are. In our School for the Collective, we would teach everyone that has any doubt about how to operate in this world. It's a very easy formula when you think about it. But you need to find yourself and who you are. Then once you find out who you are, once you've done your proper shadow work and accepted accountability and humility and acceptance in your life that you can change and you can be a better person than you were the previous day, then God will help you, guide you to where you need to go. God will open up DNA within you that's been so suppressed and locked because of the distractions and of all the indoctrination from the education systems, big pharma systems, the doctors, your own parents and friends regurgitating the same shit, Operation Mockingbird, for that narrative. And then when you seem like you want to go out that narrative, people want to shun you from going out that narrative. Hey, what are you doing? This is not what we did. It's a box they want to keep you put it under. When you're with God, you have no box besides God's box, which is unlimited because everything you operate within the spirit of God, which is love, everything for the planet, you have free reign. You can do whatever you want with love and good frequencies and have good karma come back to you. because you're doing God's work. You're a builder, not a destroyer. The people that work for the devil want to do everything opposite. They want to stand against everything God stands for. That's what the devil said in the Bible. All right, I'm going to stand against everything you stand for. So everything that's against the planet is easily identifiable as that's a person or an agent of the devil. Okay, all these celebrities, not all of them, forgive my blanket statements. Okay, if you hear me say a lot of them, all of them, I'm passionate and I'm giving downloads. Not all celebrities are bad. Not all people in government are bad. Not all people in pharmacy are bad. Not all people in education are bad. Okay, not all police officers are bad. Not all judges are bad. They're not. You have to use your discernment. You got to see their energy. And a lot of people say, oh, police officers, they're not bad. There's some rotten apples. Don't make a bad apple spoil a whole bunch, right? Okay, let's say this, though. So if you're working with some in an organization that you know is a lot of corruption, and if this cuts off, you already know what it is. Just be yourself every time you get up in the AM, whatever that quirkiness you do. Love it. That is your gem that God gave you. And God is testing you to showcase to the world. Don't hold the gem. Oh, this is mine. No one cares about this. You never know what someone cares about. You're showing the world it's okay to be yourself. That is a ripple effect. It's a domino effect. Okay, then. All right? That's it. Fuck. I almost lost him because I looked at the camera again. You motherfucker. Okay. So that's that. If, damn it. I think I was going on a roll. Bitch. Okay, yeah, that's the quirkiness. So anytime you get up, you just do whatever you feel. Damn it, I think I was talking about something else. Okay, yeah, so you do God's work. Yeah, when you do God's work, you're with the planet. And when you do devil's work, you're against the planet. Okay, so it's very easy to distinguish what side you're on. Okay. I think I'm going to end it on that. I don't even want to go too far and forget anything, but just be yourself, love yourself. Be careful of the devil's agents out here because their time is up. So they're getting super desperate using people that you love to try to get you to jump into bed with them. So always be authentic. Never sell your soul for the devil's riches. Ever. Because it's a temporary price. You don't know what else it costs to take that position. Confirmation. Message. Bitches. That's a good note to end on. I love everybody. Enjoy this episode of No Filter. Enjoy your everyday lives. Spread the message about Kim Porter's book online, Amazon, The Last Words. Spread it as much as you can. There's an audio version of Kim Porter, The Last Words on YouTube. Look up the audio of Kim Porter's Last Words book. And look on Amazon for Kim Porter's book, The Last Words, so we can get true justice for the Kim Porter's family, and for anyone else that's been in a situation like that and has been done dirty by the industry. We can no longer be too scared to talk out against our celebrities. You are the true celebrity first and foremost, so take back your power, Jerry Maguire it, put it back in yourself. You see Matt Brock out here? If you don't know who Matt Brock is, he's a soldier. He does himself. And if someone else says to do this, he will slap a bitch. He's comfortably walking in his skin, doing his music. He's in Jamaica right now.